And last but not least, let's just go ahead and talk about this week's episode of SmackDown. And Richard, is there let's see, kind of a major highlight from that show you want to discuss right away?
I had two.
Okay.
So I thought it was really, really cool that they gave Grand Metalik that win.
Okay. Yep.
And he's going to face AJ next week because that was a stellar match.
Yeah.
But the biggest takeaway, gotta say, is it looks like we're finally getting that Big E push.
Yeah. Dude.
I mean, they kind of solidified that segment went on longer than I thought it was going to go, and they took it serious. So I like that it wasn't just like them hyping him up, and like he was just like, no, man, this is your time. You got this. So
yeah, it was interesting because we saw Big E standing outside, look like the doctor's office or the
training room. Yeah,
training room. That's I'm trying to think of what's the right term in WWE language. But Kofi comes out and looks like he's in bad shape still post Extreme Rules. He took that really just bomber of a move as far as through the double tables.
What's cool about this, though, if you look at it, is you could see Big E easily in a good match with if Bray Wyatt becomes the champion. But you can also see a kind of compelling match if he's against Braun Strowman. Strongman against strongman.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
there's a lot, it just creatively, there's a lot of options here. So Kofi looks like he's feeling the effects still from that tables match at Extreme Rules. So he's going to be taking 6 weeks off. And I like that he just
he's got 6 weeks to win it?
Yes. Well, so here's the thing. It's like he's telling Big E, dude, this is your time. You've been our biggest support when I was WWE champion. Xavier is like, we're both going to be gone for a while still. This is your time to shine. And pretty much just told him, go out there and do your thing on a singles run. I think that's cool. And I guess why I'm really excited is, come on, traditionally, anytime we've seen a stable or a tag team, most of the time to split them up, it's just one turns heel on the other, and then boom, they start a little program together, and then that's how they eventually develop singles run. This one is just like, listen, you know what? All our paths, are coming to a halt right now, and let's just walk our separate ways right now.
I don't even think it's that. I think it's I'm with you. I like how that was built, but I feel like if he wins the belt, let's say,
yeah,
I feel like that it's still the New Day. Like they'll just be a tag team, and he'll be the world champion, like it was for Kofi. Yeah. So absolutely. I like that a lot because it's different.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, it's cool that there's no pressure to or tension of oh my God, is one going to turn on the other? It's like, no, they're just being supportive. And it's like, okay, dude, this is your time to go shine now. Go do your thing while we're away for the time being. This is your time to just prove yourself. You deserve it. And so I think that's just cool. I guess for me, I also love when he said, come put your meat on my meat. Like a hug, the hug.
Gently though.
So I'm excited. I think Big E, dude, he's so charismatic. He's so funny. But I think the fact he has such a great personality, even if he's a little bit more serious, I think that will do a lot of fun, entertain storylines from that. And just as you said, he's a big, strong guy, so he can take on some of the bigger guys. But then he's very athletic, so maybe some smaller guys. But the possibilities are pretty awesome of the different matchups now that we haven't seen before because he's been so busy being a tag team person for such a long time. I'm excited to see what he can come up with and what storylines they can put him in and who he can start, building up this big run for himself. I'm all for it, and he deserves it. The other thing too is we saw Matt Riddle get a big win over Tony Nese, but
that was a good match.
Yeah, great match. But I think the big thing is
big win against a little man.
Yes, but obviously he's just really setting up the matchup with King Corbin. King Corbin came out, attacked him, so it looks like Riddle's first big program is going to be with King Corbin.
Corbin is such an underrated heel.
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now look at it. Anytime WWE's trying to put over someone, they feed him to Corbin first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's also such a dick.
Yes.
It's like people use that stupid phrase, the X-Pac heat, and it's like, what does that mean? It's real heat. Is that what that means?
Yeah, and I get kind of
basically go away heat.
Yeah, but they still watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. It's like X-Pac.
So it's not really go away heat. You just genuinely don't like the guy,
yeah,
and you don't know how to act about it because there's so many guys that you or I could say I don't like, but I actually like, you know?
And it's in Corbin, he's doing his job. The fact that people hate him, it just proves he's a good heel. That's how I take it. And, you know, for me, I love Corbin. He's always been super nice to me. He's been on the show.
Well, he said terrible things to me about you.
God, I knew it.
Plus, I like his tights.
I can't even repeat it on air.
But no, I remember I interviewed Corbin for the first time at Aftershock years ago. He's been on the phone a couple times. And Tommy, you were there in New Orleans. We were at the table, and he walked by, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Yeah.
Danny, kayfabe.
Sorry, damn it. Yes, I hate King Corbin. He's an ass. but nonetheless, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Corbin and Riddle. Just big guy, a little bit smaller guy compared to two. And I anticipate, Riddle's going to get the win eventually, and it's going to really, this is the beginning of his big run. And the rumors are Vince really likes Riddle. He sees like Shawn Michaels esque with him. So, Riddle's going to be a lot of fun things for. Have
you noticed that with the dirt sheets that whenever Vince likes someone, it's compared to Shawn Michaels?
Yeah. Yes.
I've heard that with a couple of people now, and it's just kind of like, I don't see that.
No.
You know, like what was it? Angel Garza being compared to Eddie Guerrero.
Yes.
I don't think Vince compares people to other people.
Well, that's the thing.
If Vince is going to compare someone, it's probably going to be from the 70s. So...
Well, my thing also is think about it. Like, I love what going back to Adam Cole on Pat McAfee's show. He's like, I'm not trying to be the next Shawn Michaels. I'm trying to be the first Adam Cole. And I respect that. It's like, he's trying to have his own identity.
Realistically, Shawn Michaels is what, 6'2", 6'3"? And the only thing that he has in common with Adam Cole is they used to wrestle.
No, I dispute his height.
Yeah, we looked it up actually. Because last Thursday when we saw the height thing, I Wikipedia and it said 6 foot.
I think he's really like 5'11", 5'10".
Yeah, I don't know.
Quite honestly.
He's taller than X-Pac, and X-Pac is 6 feet.
Yeah, so
and I'm 6 feet, so.
So, it's interesting. Like, everyone, always compares to Shawn Michaels. And it's like, no, like, let that person...
No. Everyone says that Vince compares them to Shawn Michaels, the new guys. And it's just kind of like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think Vince... Because Vince always says there's only one.
And I think he always wants the next Hogan. Like, I still think that's what Vince wants. Vince always just wants a big, muscular dude.
Hogan's, when he looks at Hogan, he looks at superstar Billy Graham. And when he looks at superstar Billy Graham, he sees Dr. Jerry Graham. So
So it's all that. It's always interesting. Like, the comparison's always to Shawn Michaels, and I don't know. I kind of wish Vince would maybe.
He needs to write a book so bad.
Oh my God. And a shoot interview, like legit, like opening up. But he needs to document everything while he's still able to. I that's the one guy who just has so much in his brain that I want him to document, all of his expertise and his opinions on people.
Can I give some nerd trivia to Tommy?
What's that?
Because I know he'll like this.
We should make this maybe a regular feature. Quiz Tommy every week.
Yeah, I like it. I'm down with
it. Tommy, did you know that Vince was there when Buddy Rogers beat Lou Thesz for the NWA World Title?
Vince Sr.?
Vince Jr.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. So he saw a legendary moment right there. Historic.
Very, very legendary moment.
Awesome.
Wow.
And, well, on that note, let's go ahead and just wrap up one last thing from SmackDown. The big main event was the bar fight between Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. And this was filmed offsite at some Irish-themed bar in Orlando, which...
Apparently a real bar.
Is it a real bar?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was trying to look at the
I wasn't sure either because I was looking at it and then I saw a report of where that bar is.
Yeah.
And I was just like, God damn it.
I just wonder how many...
I was looking at it and it didn't look necessarily like a real bar, but I'll bet you money that they just took down anything that was worth anything off the walls.
Yeah. So it's well, one, like I don't know where I thought this, but I saw online a lot of people thought this match was going to be at Extreme Rules, but then for whatever reason, like last minute, it was not advertised. So maybe people assume the build up the last couple weeks before Extreme Rules with them two thought their match was going to be at Extreme Rules itself, but instead it was just hold off for 1 week. And I'm happy. I'm glad we got this.
I think it got held off because Jeff had a court hearing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh damn! Well,
Yeah.
can't miss that. So,
Yeah.
But which I'm actually, I think it worked out as far as having this match on TV. I thought it was great. Kind of gives people something new to watch on SmackDown versus just a regular old match in the ring. So I enjoyed it.
I did too.
Yeah, it was great. Like it was interesting at first. The two of them sitting next to each other at the bar. I was like,
I liked it.
I was like. Are they being gentlemen? Like, all right, I'm about to kick your ass right now.
Yeah. So this is going to go down, huh?
But Richard, what'd you think of Jeff acknowledging Matt Hardy, or at least said my brother?
That's fine. I think it was designed to pop a certain demographic of the fan.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be like a mid-show type of match, not a main event match. And it turned out really good.
And Sheamus,
it's kind of a cinematic match.
Yeah.
It kind of felt like the kind of APA bar brawls we've seen in the past.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things I enjoyed spot wise. Like, I love Jeff Hardy running on top of the bar, kicking glasses as he's going.
He's like, alcohol's not coming to my body. Bam, bam, kick him all away. Get it away from me.
I mean, I think everyone saw it coming with the hat over his face, and then something was going to happen when he took the hat off.
I was like, okay, wait. So now he's got makeup on and his eye, the contact lenses. So now he's like powering up now. He's hulking up right there. That's his Hulk up.
That was a better cinematic match than the swamp fight.
Yes, I thought so too. But I cringed though when they went to the restroom and Sheamus put Jeff Hardy in the urinal. I was like, oh, God, I hope either this bar is like brand new and it's never been used before, or please, hopefully someone cleaned that restroom really good before going in there. Cause if someone used it earlier and there's like remnants of, pee everywhere, and I'm like,
it's Florida. Come on, man. It's Florida.
Oh, God. But I gagged so much. It's like, but overall, I thought the bar itself, I was like, okay, it's kind of narrow, but I thought they did the best as they could as far as, using all aspects of the room. And then even the ladder spot, you see Jeff jump off the ladder, but then they cut to, and he's already on the ground. So obviously they had like a mattress or something to catch him.
Yeah. Because when they scrolled back up and you could see that they were separated, they went from like the legs and going upward with the camera. And
Yeah.
That was smart. You guys could have blown that real easy. So
I don't even love when Sheamus is like, I want a drink, top shelf, get it to me, top shelf. So it's like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, he wants some good stuff. And even he was chugging the beer. See, I thought when he was chugging like the Guinness, I thought when he started gagging, I thought maybe Jeff like sabotaged the drink somehow, like poisoned it or something, the way that was going on. But overall, I thought it was a great match, and Jeff picked up a big victory there, make up for his, I guess it was a Backlash. That's when he lost to Sheamus. So I don't know if this rivalry is done now or they have a blow off somewhere else, but for Jeff Hardy's sake, he kind of accomplished two demons. He was able to be inside a bar, not have a drink, and take out Sheamus. So I don't know. Yeah, do they have a blow-off match at SummerSlam, or are they done? I don't know. I guess we'll see on the next episode of SmackDown, see where they go. So, but yeah, overall, very fun match, and I like it was something different outside of the Performance Center. And also, real quick, I'm just glad Braun Strowman was not on SmackDown this week, kind of really selling that swamp match as far as him being pulled into the swamp. And I actually like the highlight reel that they put together, the way it was like, for a minute, a highlight video. It made the swamp match seem a little bit better than what we actually saw.
I'm going to have to rewatch that match and kind of fast forward the talking spiel and see how I feel about it. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too. It's like, I feel like we watch these cinematic matches once live, but I feel like maybe if you watch some of them over, you might pick up some things that you didn't recognize or notice before. So
I'll stand by the other ones that they've done, especially the Money in the Bank one. I mean, that was 45 minutes, an hour or whatever. And it was just like, that was one of the most entertaining things I've ever seen in wrestling.
Absolutely. It was like kids on the run. It was just like they're a big, giant group of kids running all over the place. I love it. It was just a lot of fun moments there. And
yeah, it might have been the last time we ever see AJ Styles and Paul Heyman in the same room.
Oh my God, I didn't think about that. Also, by the way, you think of Rey Mysterio, like he got thrown off the building there. He got his eye taken out. Rey Mysterio in the last few months, he's gotten his ass beaten really bad in all these matches.
He's an immortal.
He is. That's
the biggest. Keeps coming back.
That's the biggest thing to his legacy. He beat Eddie Guerrero to prove that that's his son. He's like taking all these bad beatings, falling off a building, getting his eye taken out. Rey Mysterio is
he got launched into a production truck like a dart
by the NWO. Good knowledge.
That's right. I forgot about that.
By Kevin Nash.
That's the best.
Yeah. So, listen, overall, a very fun episode of SmackDown this week. And yeah, no, this week TV and WWE overall is just a lot of fun. So, I like this. I like how we're kind of splitting up so much TV happening in wrestling. I like this idea of kind of splitting these up into multiple episodes so you can kind of pick and choose what you want to listen to.